history of it, as Insta-Lock Syndra as the answer for the Cassiopeia. Power drafts on both sides, but you know what you can say about Samsung timing against Maokai? Totoro's considering his options.
He's pushing in. He'll get slowed up by that W. Stunned up as well. So Death Sentence won't connect. But meanwhile,
okay.
That was, okay. Yeah, we just had a gank from Bless up into the top lane.
Turn is massive.
Oh, meanwhile, up top, Ghost gets chunked out a little bit, so they decided to open up with a curtain call. All 4 shots connecting in onto Totoro. But now, fighting the bottom lane, Equalizer comes down. Bless has to get out of dodge. Collateral damage comes through from Haru, but it's not going to lock up anybody. In fact, he's going to be the target. Crazy takes him out with a twisted advance, and Temp comes up with the kill.
Really nice layering between the Cassiopeia and Mao.
Stretch ahead a little bit, 1.2 thousand gold in the lead at the moment. Still a bit of struggle streak here, Crown.
Whoa.
He's able to turn back away, doesn't get locked up by the Petrifying Gaze, but he still goes down, throws out the Unleashed Power. And Tempt comes up with a kill solo, and heal and flash down yet again just for the flash of Ghost.
And with the mid laner down, they're going for that. They're going for turret dive too.
Yeah, going right in onto Cube. Crazy already tanking up the turret. That's going to be Cube going down 4-0 on the board for BBQ.
Double turret.
And it looks like it very well could be. Looks like it will be, in fact, Crown. Can he arrive in time? Wave's not quite there, so it looks like they will have to peel back. Samsung are trying to equalize the trade in the top lane. They do pop Totoro. 4th final shot comes through from Ruler, takes him down. But can they get more for it? Ghost is there to defend. There?
I think he had 4 HP.
That was quite bad for him. Meanwhile, Cube up in the top lane, throws out the red carpet. Bless jumps back in, has so much damage on the Rengar, but can't come up with a kill. Core JJ there to offer up the shield to try to keep him alive. Crazy goes back in, flash away from Cube, won't keep him up, but now Crazy taking up the turret. The rest of Samsung here will be able to pick up a kill. Crown tries to get it, but it actually goes over to Core JJ in the end.
Big mistake in communication between Crazy and...
But now the pitch coming through from
It's
BBQ.
Maokai.
Big twisted advance down onto Haru. Gets locked up immediately by the Ash Arrow. The hook comes through. Gets Crown on the backside. And the exhaust comes down. He's trying to exit as best as he can. But meanwhile, Samsung starting to turn things around. The kills coming through. 3 picked up for them. The curtain call now laid down. Crazy and Tempt under fire. Won't get hit by the last shots, but Samsung.
Flashing for the miasma at all. Bounds down to 3,000.
Crazy Tempt coming in. Petrifying Gaze still available, but he gets locked up by the Syndra. Petrifying Gaze not going to lock up anybody. He turns on a Ruler. Will come up with a kill. Cube will fall as well. That's going to be 3 members going down. They go over the wall. They find Haru. That's going to be an ace. BBQ. The 2v5 turns it around at Baron.
Baron in game 2 to try and force those Barons.
Oh.
They're turning on Temp.
Yeah, they're looking for it. It's going to be the Unleashed Power come through. Temp goes down. That's going to be the Q. Finishes him off. Now Crazy gets locked up right in the front line. Samsung desperately trying to pop the Guardian Angel, but he takes a Dark Passage out to safety. So
All waves looking, so BBQ needs to fight.
Ash Arrow comes through. Nice split by Samsung. Make sure nobody gets locked down. Meanwhile, though, I say that, and Core JJ way out of position away from the rest of his team. Gets caught. He falls. Ghost comes up with Samsung.
This is such tense stuff for Kilios because the minion waves have been so well prepped. Gonna see that teleport eventually. It's so low.
This. Bless gets hit by that E from the Jhin, so they spot him coming in. Ash Arrow connects down onto Crown. They jump in. Can they delete him? The redemption heal comes through, and that's going to be Samsung picking up the Baron yet again, but can they make it out with buffs this time around? Crazy comes in the backside of the pit, flashes in, gets on top of Crown. He's going to go down his 10. Picks up the kill. Core JJ locked up, almost falls to shield. We'll keep him alive for a little bit longer, but he gets popped now. Curtain call from Ruler outside the pit, desperately trying to keep his Rumble alive. Won't do a damn thing. Double kill picked up for Tempt, and Samsung lose 3 buffs. Now going to have to run down Elder Dragon coming through Ruler. Gets hit by that Ash Arrow, but will make it out safely, and that's just going to be conceded by Samsung.
That was really weird from Cube because he was teleporting to the safest ward possible, which was, I believe, a Ruler or Core JJ making a mistake. Nice to siphon Barraco. They're going to do this one fast.
Yep, it's burning down very rapidly. Thrill the hunt comes through from Bless, just trying to get in range. Ash Arrow goes out, connects on the Core JJ, but the Baron's already down. Now all Samsung have to do is try to eject themselves. Actually, they might just try to turn this around. They go in onto Totoro. 1,600 damage crit coming through from Ruler. Just pops the Thresh. Sam crit ready to go. Try to put that down onto the Nexus to get things started. Instead, uses it on Crazy. Ghost goes low in the back. Box comes down to try to keep him safe. And that's going to be Haru being the first one to die. Trying to turn things around. Bless goes low. Curtain call opened up. Just trying to snipe out the Rengar. Does find it. Pops the GA. And he'll get Totoro as well. Right in the front. Follows up for a double kill. Taking down Ghost. And now, with 2 members fallen, make that 3 as Ruler comes up with a triple kill. That will be Samsung in 46.5 minutes, closing out game 1 over BBQ.
Samsung shot called BBQ to death. This was not a big kill score game. The MVP will be so hard to give to because honestly, I want to ask them to review the tape. Who's the one who made the decisive Baron into pick onto Thresh call? Because that's what won them the game. Not convinced by QV's Rumble. Decent performance with nothing special about Crown on the Syndra. But the team play was what separated the teams. And BBQ will be frustrated, and Crazy does end the game 7-1-6 as a raid boss. 5v5 fights on their terms were set up to be won by BBQ Olivers. They just kind of shrug off trades, and the Zyra that's so often been the favorite of Core JJ will go over to Totoro. So in the 2v2 lane, some kill pressure is
early here. Yeah, Haru hitting level 6 about as quickly as his counterpart did in game 1. That's going to lead to a very swift first blood coming in for him. Lots of turret shots coming through, however. Bless, if he can get on top of them, split against Jin Air. Came up with a win with that, but now against much more formidable opponents. Speaking of which, Crown comes up to the top lane, puts another kill on the board for Samsung. 1-0-1 on that with the red buff. He's going to jump back in on the Bless, pops him so much, but the depth charge comes through. Gets a bit of a heal off with the W, but Bless comes back in with a resonating strike. Poor flash by Haru. Still goes down. Rive, the blast cone. Get a little bit of damage. Totoro comes in. That's going to be the Stranglethorn starting down, where JG does get rooted from the Deadly Flourish. Pops that Grey Health Shield. Kicked away by Bless, who goes low. Crown goes back in. Comes up with the kill, but can he make it out alive? Dashes back. The exhaust is on. Rockets coming through from Tempt. He flashes away. Will keep himself alive. Tabs on the Rengar. Make sure that he can't get in on top of Ghost or Totoro, because he would absolutely annihilate them right now. Crown, feeling saucy, is going to go forward. Has the chain down. Dodges out on that Sonic Wave. One last auto attack. Comes up with a kill, dashes back straight into the Devour from Core JJ. Wonderful roam up from him. Dredgeline doesn't connect here from Crazy. Here comes Crown, has that TP. Will lock him down, flash away, but the chain still comes through. He's trying to lock him up as much as possible. Arcane Smash knocks him back in towards Crown, and that's just going to be one dead Nautilus. He'll go down, and yet another kill goes over to LeBlanc. Tempt trying to zip his way up here with the package, but it's just not fast. Ward right here. QV could TP in. Haru's going to come around out of the brush, jumps on top of him. Can he land the bola for the slow? Comes out. There we go. Should be one dead Jin. Haru gets a solo kill.
Something funny about one dead you want, because it's going to be an insane series of best of fives.
Yep. Now Bless getting jumped on. So much damage from Haru. Comes up with the kill. Only assist coming through the tongue lash from Core JJ, who comes with the Abyssal Voyage, Ruler in tow, but they can't find any more lockdown to pick up another onto QV, but yet Tom Kench says nay. The Haru going down, they very well make it. QV, however, goes back in with the Twisted Advance, dodges out on that fourth shot. To lock down Bless, who almost falls. They get Ruler, however, with the dredge line, and that's finally BBQ finding something in these fights. Package comes through, Tempt gets locked up yet again. Crown from the sidelines throws out the chain. Will pop down the Corki, but cannot.
Great game for Core JJ.
Coming back in yet again, looking for the turret. Crown taking a couple of these turret shots, but Haru goes forward, finds Bless, Devour yet again there to keep him healthy. And right around happy.
So close. I liked what we saw from Tempt in that situation is, they missed a Baron.
Okay. Already the ace in the hole doing so much to him. See how much happens to Bless. Yeah, that would be one dead Zyra if that were the case. Crown almost taking out the Lee Sin. Haru goes in, Dredgeline comes through. He's going to get popped up yet again, but Core JJ says no. Time and time again, and that's just going to be BBQ getting stomped out. Tempt and Ghost both fall. Crazy should follow suit. Crown taking up a couple of these turret shots. We'll have to dash back. Looks like the Nautilus will be able to make it into the fountain. But same cannot be said for Bless. He goes down. The Nexus turrets are crumbling. That's going to be game number 2. Very swiftly being taken out by Samsung for the 2-0. 27.5 minutes on the clock. And BBQ going to start round 2 off with a loss.
Really, really nice stuff in Game 2 for Samsung. Game 1 went away from them. Game 2 was completely on lockdown all the way through. Nice performance from Crown on the LeBlanc. I thought it was excellent Tom Kench play from Core JJ. Ruler did his job. Everyone did their job. And it's kind of a mystery that we haven't seen this sort of performance from Samsung much over the course of spring. Sure, they're third, but their expectations were higher for them, especially against the top teams. Perfect game against KT Rolster was only a few weeks ago. Against BBQ, they put in a wonderful, wonderful performance. And now the excitement for Samsung is, how will they shape up against SKT, against KT in the second round robin, because they kind of rolled over and died in a time when they were on the downswing. If their upswing can see them taking games off both those